Hello, good evening to you. Now from Anglia, for the first time on British television, we present the film packed with action, amazing special effects and a good story.
Hang on a minute, Michael. This is just a small documentary from Lowestoft, so don't over-exaggerate, mate. In a time long before Waveney District Council, two piers were built in 1831 by the Norwich and Lowestoft Navigation Company. In 1884, improvements were made unlike Waveney District Council, and people would come from miles around to view this lovely pavilion. And for the next 50 years, people enjoyed the pavilion. But tragedy was about to strike during the Second World War. A Nazi bomb hit directly onto the pier, and there was so much damage that it couldn't be repaired, so it had to be knocked down. And there spawned the new South Pier. So work began in the early 1950s. Oh, hang on, can you stop that bloody banging? I'm sick of it. I'm bloody narrating here. Thank you. So as I was saying, work began on a new South Pier with a big dance floor, sidebar. There's going to be lots of room for entertainment. This was going to last for 100 years or more. Although colour hadn't been invented yet, Prince Philip did turn up in colour to unveil the new South Pier in all its glory. It brought a new lease of life to Lowestoft, and even aircraft would fly over just to take photographs and to hear the bands playing inside the South Pier. Children would play under the watchful eye of the South Pier, up and down on their swings, pulling the ropes up and down, while on the watchful eye of all the perverts up in their observation tower with their binoculars, looking down at all the children playing in just their swimming trunks. By the 1960s, colour had been invented, and now the town was really thriving with the tourists. People would come from miles and miles around just to gaze at our town and the wonder of the South Pier. By the 1970s, it was the hip place to be, like Dave's Disco, and many bands would come and perform there from around the world, including Status Quo. Before Waveney District Council closed the observation tower, you could go up there and see parts of Lowestoft. You could even strangle your friends if you wished. It was without doubt the place to be, but Waveney District Council had just took over the town. But it was thriving, with all the boating lake, the South Pier looming over us. And it was still a far better place than the shithole Great Yarmouth. Bands would still be playing in the South Pier, Gina Washington and all of the others. This was a place that was still rocking, and it will last another 100 years. So we thought. Our golden sands were the envy of every beach round the UK, and in the background you can still see the South Pier, just looking like it's ready to entertaining us. Good old Waveney District Council. Many postcards were bought by the tourists, which was good for our tourist industry. And there we are, looking down, more airplanes flying over and taking pictures of our great South Pier, the Rockenberries and all sorts of people blasting out their sounds. And even more postcards of our great town. So we're firmly in the 80s now. Let's not forget those Saturday night all-nighters where you got completely bladdered. Then we had Kelly's on a Friday and Saturday night, and let's not forget Cleopatra's on a Thursday evening with the skinheads and the mods. It was still the happening place to be. And let's not forget Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Come on, at this moment. You need everything. You think I dress my thoughts on the best, but you're dirty. Oh, come on.
What great times it was indeed in the 80s, but there was some news that the foundations were slightly crumbling, so like the 19th century, we just assumed that our new Waveney District Council would fix everything for us and we can continue to dance the night of... Hang on, what's going on here? I don't like the look of that. Waveney District Council and a skip? Didn't we do that with the clock? Waveney District Council destroying the community? What the hell is what? That's inside the pit. There's the bandstand. What the hell's going on? What? Oh my god. What the heck? I can't believe what I'm seeing. What the heck is that doing on there? Where's the such beer gone? You can't be serious, man. It just needed the footing strengthened. What the heck is all kind of... Oh, no. That's it. Okay, let's pause. Pause. This isn't happening. Oh, I get it. They knocked it down and they're gonna build an even better one, just like the guys did after the Second World War when that got bombed. So it's just gonna be fine. The council will build us a new one. Even better than this one. Phew, I was worried for a second there. Any pictures? Oh, they got the workman's hut up already. That's pretty cool. What? What do you mean? That is it? That's our new improved centre? What is it? Are you kidding me? That's it? We've survived storms, rebuilds, bombings, everything. But the one thing we couldn't beat was Waveney District Council. And can you stop that bloody music? I'm not in the mood for it anymore. Took the fun right out of this little project, I can tell you. Waveney District Council. I know what the D stands for now. Waveney Destroying Council. Bastards.